Shalom, sisters. Welcome back to my YouTube. It's Mayan Israel. I had thought I did this video already, but for some reason it just slipped my mind for weeks, weeks on end. So, this video is about, are you a true friend according to the scriptures? So first, I want to get Sirach 6, chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. And I would like to say the word friend isn't a light word. It holds meaning according to the Bible. It holds a strong and big meaning. And so we're going to get into a faithful friend. Sirach 6, verse 14 through 16. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and that he that hath found such a one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. And so faithful, the dictionary definition means remaining loyal, steadfast, constant, and commitment. And in any relationship, you have to put in work and commit to that relationship. And so the Lord says that a faithful friend is invaluable, as if you found treasure, and it's the medicine of life. So when you think about it, a faithful friend is priceless because you found treasure. It's as if you found treasure, and it's the medicine of life. Like, that sounds priceless to me. So you don't want to take for granted the friends you do have and treat them well. Okay, Sirach 6, verse 17. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. And I did get another version for that, so you can understand it easier. This is the GNT version. A person who fears the Lord can make real friendships because he will treat his friends as if he does himself. So you basically, that meaning, treat others how you want to be treated? It's basically like that. Yeah. And this is Sirach 6, 8 through 13. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. Separate thyself from thy enemies, and take heed of thy friends. So this is a friend who is only around whenever it's good, whenever it's occasional for them. And so you don't want to be that friend who isn't dependent, who no one can depend on you. And we have to learn to be dependable and to be able to comfort one another in the time of need. And this is Hebrews 10 and 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. So I would say, how can you provoke your sister to good works if you're not around when she needs you most? How can you have those deep conversations and a deep relationship, a deep friendship, if you aren't around, if you're not to be depended on? This is Job 2, chapter 2, verse 11 through 13. Now when Job's 3 friends heard all this evil that was upon him, they came every one from his own place, Eliphaz the Temanite, and Bildad the Shuhite, and Shaphat the bear with me, I'd be messing up your names, and Zophar the Naamathite, for they had made an appointment together to come to mourn with him and to comfort him. And when they lifted up their eyes afar off, and knew him not, they lifted up their voice and wept. And they rent every one his mantle, and sprinkled dust upon their heads towards heaven. They sat down with him upon the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and none spake a word unto him, for they saw that his grief was very great. So you see in the account of Job, his friends were there for him. They mourned with him. They wept with him. Yeah, they mourned with him, wept with him, and you see that they were there when he lost everything. So that is a definition of a friend is the medicine of life, because they're there trying to aid him, trying to grieve with him and be there for him. And so yeah, that's just another version of medicine of life. And this is Proverbs 27:9. Ointment and perfume rejoice the Lord, so doth the sweetness of a man's friends by hearty counsel. So like, yeah, perfume and ointment, that's good. That's good to the heart. Like we love smell goods, but that's also equivalent to a man's friend giving counsel, hearty counsel. In Proverbs 17:7, a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Helping a friend out during tough times, that can bring y'all closer and build a closer bond. And like I said, in any relationship, effort is required to grow stronger. So you want to make sure that you are there for that friend, within reason. Because if you're not available, like if you're not emotionally and spiritually available, of course, like don't drain yourself to be there for them. But there's also like a pattern. If you're always ghosting or disappearing whenever they have something wrong they're trying to come to you and need, it's kind of like a pattern, like I'm kind of noticing this about this person. So you don't want to be that type of friend. Proverbs 18:24. A man that has friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. So if you want friends or sisterhood, you have to show yourself friendly, and you have to be willing to be there for others during easy and hard times. And this is this is Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. And that just goes to show, like, friendship is very important. You need friendship in your life. Like, you need a sisterhood. You need some type of friendship to where you can go to counsel. You can go to counsel with them. You can go to counsel to them. You can get advice, godly advice. And just like, having someone to talk to, a comfort, and just to uplift each other and sharpen each other's swords as well. So all of that you can get within a friendship and a sisterhood. But you just have to make sure that you are a faithful friend yourself, that you're dependent yourself, that you can show up when things are not always good. You can show up when things are good as well, and celebrate with them their small or big accomplishments. But overall, you just have to make sure that you're willing to work and commit to any relationship that you want to have, basically. So that was really all for this video. It's a little short little exhortation, but I just want to leave with you these scriptures that I had read earlier. But this is the key takeaway. Sirach 6:14 through 16. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he hath found such a one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. So that's all I have for today. Hopefully you guys can, use this in furthering your relationships with your friends and such. And thank y'all for listening. And I want to give you friends to the side, of course, and shalom.